Welcome. Today we're playing Planet Zoo. Starting at the entrance building, let's build the pathway before actually filling the zoo. This helps with the layout so we can better plan the placement of our enclosures, exhibits, and infrastructures. We'll select the rustic pathway and extend it far out into the grass. I like this one because I think it looks nice with the wood of the building. There we go. Nice. It's looking good so far. We'll continue to stretch it forward. And then we will divert left, beginning what will soon be our loop. And then we'll go right. From here, we'll go ahead and circle around, making a small rectangle all the way until we meet the other end again. Perfect. Now that we have a nice little roundabout here, we'll continue to stretch the pathway forward further into the park. We'll follow the same idea, looping around, creating another little rectangle. And then eventually we'll add different enclosures and exhibits on either side of these loops. For now, we're just going to continue out with the pathway. Perfect, just like that. Now we're going to add another walk lane, but we're going to change it up a little bit here. For this center walk lane, we're going to make it a little bit wider. Let's ensure we select the proper tools to get it to the exact width that we need. Okay. We need a wider path so that we can account for the oncoming traffic. We want to make sure we have enough room for our guests to walk around. Okay. Alright, and then we smooth the curve entering the courtyard, extending the looping path, and then eventually we'll connect it back to the main entrance. Just like with the other loops, we'll continue to add exhibits, enclosures, food stands, drink stands, restrooms, anything that our zoo is going to need to function. We'll eventually add to our little park area here. And same idea as the other loops. We'll continue all the way around, section by section. It's a bit of a process, but it'll be worth it in the end. And then we'll connect it right back to the main pathway. Perfect. Alright, and lining it up here, we'll make a similar loop on the right-hand side. Again, following the same idea, extending it out, and then eventually connecting it back toward the pathway of the entrance. Beginning our loop. we try to take up as much of the park area as possible. We're going to have all kinds of animals and living creatures here soon, including different flora and fauna, so we want to ensure that we have enough space for everything. There will definitely be plenty for our customers to check out. Rounding out over here. Okay, almost there. Just a few more and perfect. Oh, missed one there. Okay. All right, and now we're going to create a third path right down the middle. Oh, we need to find the proper tools that will allow us to close that awkward gap that's trying to form. Doesn't seem to want to close. Let's see. Let's try this. No. Let's see. You know what? Let's just go ahead and create the path for now. We'll come back and fix the connection in a moment. Let's check out our space. Okay. I think what we'll do is fix the round part here and just straighten that out. We'll get it figured out eventually. Oh, there we go. Perfect. All right, let's adjust the width here. I'm just deciding what's going to go here. I think this will be our staffing area. Oh, let's wait for the darkness to go through. We kind of need that daylight. We'll fast forward a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright, so getting back to it, I think that this is going to be our staffing area. So we're going to stick with the blue tile, the staff path here. We'll probably place things like electricity, water, the vet. It'll be a restricted access area. We extend the path forward and then to the sides. Following the same path as earlier. This time, though, we won't connect the staff path to the pedestrian path. Looping around, we make our rectangle. All right, and now we're going to meet this one. A little too long there. And perfect. Okay. And for staff convenience, we'll place another path right down the middle. All right, I think that's a good little area for now. Hopefully we have enough space for everything. All right. Okay, so moving on to the facilities. From here, I think the first thing that we will place where are you? Water treatment, no. Transformer, okay. We'll place our first transformer here because electricity is important. We kind of need it to keep our zoo running. Right, and we'll put, we want to make sure the frequencies connect. So we can't put it too far away. There we go. I think that works. Okay. And then I think we're going to go ahead and create another staff path that will lead to our second transformer. Another little restricted area. We'll loop it out of the way so no one's tempted to stray off path. Okay. And it looks like that is close enough to still do what we need it to do. Wonderful. Okay, and I think that works. Okay, so in the initial staff path area, I think we're going to place our first veterinary surgery building. We do have to prioritize the health of our animals after all. Let's see. Why is it crooked? I'm trying to place it flush alongside the pathway here, but it doesn't seem to like that. These pathways sure are picky. Let's see. We might have to place it somewhere else. But it might just be crooked wherever we place it. I wonder if I can adjust the angle. Here, no. Okay, let's try to play with the tools here. Here or here, it might look better. Oh, there we go. Let's adjust the angles here. Nice and straight. Perfect. Okay, and now next to our vet, we'll place a large zookeeper hut. Nice and straight as well. Should they be connected? Maybe that's too close. Is that evenly spaced? Let's see. Let's get a bird's eye view. Okay, what do we think? Yeah, I think that'll work right there. Okay. And now, let's see. We'll place a workshop over in the corner here, next to our first transformer. Perfect. I think we'll put another zookeeper hut over here, actually. We'll need a place to keep the animals after they've been transported, after all. Okay. And let's see. Quarantine. I guess in case someone catches something contagious, we should probably have a quarantine hut. I hope we don't ever need this, but it's better safe than sorry. We'll put it far over here away from the other huts. There we go. Make sure it's facing forward. Okay. And adjust the angle. Oop, too forward. Okay, just like that. And then a smaller one right next to it, just to make sure we have enough space. Okay, there we go. Like that. All right, and now we have a lot of space still. I think we'll add our research center. Can't take care of the animals unless we learn about them, right? We'll place that over here. Nice and straight. Okay. All right, and I think we'll add a couple of smaller ones too. These ones are for all the secret research. Maybe we have a new species or something. Or maybe we're developing a new cure for one of our animal friends. There's one. All right. And 2. Okay. Let's do a bit of an aerial view now. It's looking good so far. But we still have a few more buildings to add. Lots of space still. Which is good. Rather too much space than not enough. Let's place our trade center here. Okay. And then we'll place a workshop over here. No. Actually, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Good. Looking good so far. There's a big space right there. Oh, we need a staff room. There we go. Can't forget about our hardworking employees. We'll put that over here. I think... Yeah, right there is good. Okay. And just in case there's an emergency during our lunch break, we'll put another keeper hut over here. Sorry guys, gotta prioritize spider monkeys over sandwiches. Okay. Alright, let's zoom out a bit and see how we're doing. Alright. It's looking pretty put together so far, I think. You know what though? I think we should maybe put a barrier around here. Let's do the grass one here. Especially around the quarantine area. We wouldn't want an outbreak. Okay. Get it to the right angle. And now let's get it to the right length. There we go. I think we'll start from this pathway. And then we'll extend it. Yeah, we'll extend it. Keep going. Oop. Make sure that's even here. Okay, that looks good. There we go. Okay, and we can extend our pathway. And I think we're going to just extend it all the way over to the other end of the path. Keep going. Like everything we build, it's a bit of a process, but it'll be worth it in the end. Okay, just one more, I think. Oh, a little too wide. Right there. Okay, and let's match the angle here. And then from here, I think we'll just add it along the pathway. That way the area is completely sealed off, but it also has plenty of space. Keep going, almost there. Maybe should have made the fence a little bit wider. That's okay. Oh, actually, that was a perfect fit. All right. Okay, and then continuing along on this wall. Oop. Again, following the pathway, creating the barrier for our staffing area, and to keep our sick animals safe, and to keep our patrons safe from the sick animals. It's kind of a two-way street here. Okay. Almost done with this one. I can make it smaller. Still too wide. Let's see. Can I make just one long one? Okay, that works too. I think we'll go ahead and add it to the other side of the pathway. There we go. Oops. It's a lot of border. Okay. And nearing the corner here. Let's just adjust for that. Smaller section. Let's try this. Still too long. I wish it would let me go all the way to the corner. No, can't go that way either. It's a bit of an awkward area here. Well, I don't really love it like that, but I think I'll leave it for now and just finish closing off the area here. Almost there. Oh, there's our building in the corner. So we're nearing the corner of our pathway. Perfect. All right. Okay. Yeah, that looks nice. Let's loop around. Like a nice little neighborhood almost. Okay, now we can add some decorations, I think. Let's go ahead and add some trees. Cypress. No. Let's do a tall tree. There we go. One here. And then another one over here's too big. Maybe, let's put it in the corner over here. And then we'll choose a smaller beech tree. Yeah. We'll do a couple over here. And a few over here. There we go. Another right there. And let's do a sapling as well. Or, maybe some bamboo? That looks kind of awkward. How about... an ash tree. Yeah, that looks nice. We'll do one here. And another one over here. Okay. And then we'll do a larger one here. Let's do some other plants now. Maybe some smaller ones. That's a pretty pink. Let's try this one. I don't love that there though. I don't hate it, but maybe angled. Let's just keep adding bushes for now. We'll put some here. Okay. And then over here. Oh, not on our house or facility. I can't remember what that was. We'll put our bush here. Maybe in the corner. There we go. Okay. And then here. And here. And then another over here. Okay. And 2. Yeah, we'll do that one there. And another one there. We'll just kind of scatter them all around here. What else should we add? There sure are a lot of options. Okay, let's see. What else? There's actually a specific bush I'm looking for here. Oh. Oh, that wasn't it. Ah, there it is. Perfect. I like how fluffy it is. Oh, it's raining. That's nice. Our new plant friends probably need watering. You know what? I think let's add some rock. There we go. Just trying to adjust it here a bit. I think we'll do this one. Okay. Let's do a few different types. There's that one. A little closer. Okay. And that one. Like that. Maybe like that. Yeah, that looks nice. And As much as I love the rain, I need to take a look at our setup so far. There we go. I needed to be able to see all the colors properly. Oh, I like this big one. But where to put it? How about here? Flip it. It's a little too big. Okay. I think we'll place it and then we'll move our trees around. Okay. Too far. Just like that. Maybe scooch this one a little bit as well. Why didn't that go away? Hey. Now, I think we can add some more color. I love cherry blossom trees, but that's not what I'm looking for, unfortunately. Ah, there it is. The cordyline plant. Cordyline? I just think they're so pretty. I like how vibrant the pink is. I think we'll put a few here. There we go. And honestly, I think we'll just space them around all over. Give the area some nice color. There and there. And some over here. There we go, one right there. Oh, I guess not. It didn't want to stick. There we go. There we go. Yeah, one there after all. I think that's looking pretty good. Oh, I have an idea. There. It's a little heart. A heart for our huge boulder. All right. Oh, that's shocking. We'll check that out in a second. Let's place a few of these here. Okay, anywhere here and here. We'll do this little area here. We want it to look random but nice, you know? Not complete chaos. Right here, maybe? I think we'll do a bushel of them here. A little hedge. That's good. Just a few more, I think. I think we've almost covered the whole area. Let's do one under the tree here. Do a couple of them. This area needs a few spots as well. And over here. Okay. Oops. Oh well. There, try to even it out. Alright, anywhere else? Maybe over in that corner? Oh, a little too far. Actually, that's a nice spot for some more rocks, I think. Let's select a tundra rock. Okay, we'll add another so we can make a little ledge. There we go. And one more. And should we do one more? Maybe a smaller one. There we go. Perfect. Okay. All right, let's zoom out and take a look. Yeah, it's all coming together. Whoop. Facility is without power. Well, that's not good. Let's see. Keeper hut, small one. Keeper hut, inefficient. Okay. Well, let's take a break here and go fix that because we kind of need power, I think. Let's add a solar panel to generate more power or energy, I guess. Will that be enough? It doesn't look like it. Let's try a transformer. What if we put one here? Try that again. Put one here. Okay. Let's just adjust it. Do we think that's working? Yeah, I think that worked. Okay. I think we're back on the grid. Crisis averted. Let's take a quick look around to be sure. Okay. Alright. I think we're okay now. I guess maybe we'll take that as a sign to change courses a little here. And let's start working on our entrance. Okay, we're going to add a few facilities here, some infrastructure. We're going to need things like ATMs in case our patrons need cash. We'll put one here. Yeah, we'll put one here and here. And then a couple more on the other side. That's good. And our patrons will need cash so they can buy a Gulpy from our little Gulpy stand here. And we'll also add some merchandise. Let's do... Yeah, let's do a souvenir shop. Every zoo needs a souvenir shop. We'll do the big one. Perfect. Right next to the Gulpy. And a zoo entrance. We'll pick a nice zoo entrance as well. Yeah, that one I think. We'll put that right there and that fits perfectly. Okay. Right next to the shop and the stand so customers can buy a drink and a trinket before they go in. Let's see, that looks good. But I think we should add something behind it. Let's do some food shops. We'll do a Bernie's Bakes and chief beef. Tasty. I like the sound effect. Good. Okay. Now, I think we're actually gonna do some restrooms. Let's do... Let's do... We'll do that one. And we'll put it here. Yeah, that's good. And I think we'll do another one over here. There we go. What else? Yeah, let's add an info shop. Where should we put it? I think we'll put it right there, still toward the entrance. There we go. And you know what? I'm gonna add another restroom. Over here. That way they are easily accessible. Right there. Okay. And I think we need... Ugh, the power's out again. Toilet block 5. Okay, over there. We're gonna leave that for now. I'll fix that in a second. Yeah, let me finish making our restrooms accessible. We can't be selling all these drinks and ice creams and meats and not having enough restrooms. There. Okay. Now we can deal with the outage. Alright. Where? There it is. Let's try a solar panel again. Just like that. Close. And there we go. Maybe not. Let's see. No, that didn't work. So let's try on this side. Adjust the frequency there. Yeah, I think that worked. There we go. Okay, what is next? Let's see, editing group 8. We don't need that right now, so we can just close out of it. Let's look at our alerts. Transformer 2, power 2, source 2 requires repair. It doesn't look broken though. It looks pretty okay to me. Well, while we're here, I guess we'll just go ahead and add a workshop to the pathway here. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's head back to the entryway. What else do we think the entrance needs? Should we install a small animal exhibit? Or maybe just more guest facilities? We don't have any benches or bins yet for transportation. Media devices and education. I'm just not quite sure. Bins, benches, security. What's security? Oh, like barrier bars. Do we need barrier bars just yet? I'm not sure that we do. Maybe we'll just add some benches for now. Yeah, I think we'll add them right next to the restroom area. Perfect. 1 and 2. And then we'll do some more down here next to the ATMs. And we'll put some across the way as well. Here and here. And here and here. Now that we have this out, let's see where else we should place some seating. We'll put a couple right here. One, two. We'll add some next to the information booth. And of course we need some next to the food area. 1, 2. And 1, 2. Okay, and maybe we'll put some next to these restrooms as well. Where else? I think it's important to provide a lot of seating areas. Have you ever walked around a zoo or theme park and you start getting tired but there's no place to rest? That won't happen here at our park. Not if we have anything to say about it. Couple more here. And let's see. We'll put some across the way over here. Good. Okay. Let's go further in. Alright, here's a seatless spot. 2 here. And then across. 2 here. Let's try to make them as even as possible. And then we'll go over to the restroom and some more along the pathway. Yeah, this area definitely needs some benches. 2 here. 1, 2. And I think we'll go along the path. 2 here. 2 more here. And some more. Let's stretch it further out a little more. 2 here. 2 here. And 2 more here. That looks good. Should we keep going? Yeah, let's do it. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. There will be plenty of seating now. We should see no one exhausted or forced to sit on the floor or against a wall or something. Okay. And we finished that path. I think let's go to the other side. Yeah, and we'll add some to the other loop. One, 2. 1, 2. And a couple more. Here next to the restrooms. And we'll keep going along the path just like we did on the other side of the park. Okay. Let's space them out enough. One here. And another pair here. Here and here. Here and here. Whoop. Let's turn around. One and 2. 1 and 2. All along the sidewalk. Will be so accommodating to those who wore the wrong shoes. Two here, 2 here. 2 more here. And another 2 across the way. And you know what? I think I'll add another 2 on the other side because I don't think I did that earlier. I did not. One and 2. There we go. Much better. Let's see. Anywhere else? I think we did a pretty good job. Ugh, a facility is without power again. Let's see what the issue is this time. Doesn't the electricity know we're trying to set up a zoo here? Broken down. Connected objects. Maintenance. Routine visits every year. Time since last visit, 3 years. That doesn't sound like every year to me. Let's go ahead, get rid of that, and we'll just replace it with a new one. There we go. Okay, done with that. And I think it said something about staff facilities, didn't it? I think they need more help with feeding the animals. So we'll go ahead and add another keeper hut. I think we'll add it over here. Let's get it properly angled. There we go. Okay. Perfect. Hopefully that helps ease the load. How they're already having problems without animals, I don't know. Maybe it's saying to prevent future problems we should add more. Should we add another one, you think? Nah, I think it's okay for now. Let's go back to our entrance. It's very shady right now. Sorry to those who don't have sunglasses, but I need to see our setup here. There we go. Much better. I think we should install some more guest services over here. What are we thinking? Maybe... some more food. Planet Zoo themed shop. Oh. Some vending machines might be fun. Let's do Cosmic Cow ice cream. There we go. And let's do Hot Dog Squad. And Excelente. I'm not sure what that is, but it sounds fun. And we'll go ahead and add this one too, Missy Good. I hope it is good. Okay, and now Pizza Pen. I know what that one is. And Monsieur Frit. I know that one too. Mr. French Fry en français. Maybe they're French-styled French fries with escargot. I think we'll add a restaurant actually, like this. Or like that, maybe. Let's try something smaller. We'll do another chief beef here. No tasty this time? Let's combine two of them like this. There we go. Let's make sure they're even all the way around. Yeah, that looks pretty good. Okay. I think we'll take a break from the food for now and put something else here. Maybe like decorations or additional architecture. Blueprints. Let's see what these are. Okay. Different types of buildings. And habitats. I don't think we're quite ready for that yet, though. Maybe we just add some more nature. Additional rocks and plants for now. Oh, we can filter our search here. Let's see. Theme, like different. Okay, like different parts of the world. That's cool. Let's see what property is. So you can filter by height of the building. That's helpful. And you can choose from specific continents. Let's see what's from Europe. That's a lot of things. Okay, let's scroll through. Oh, that's pretty. I think we'll add some of these azalea bushes. We'll add, I think, a small bushel here. I don't think I like that. We'll leave 2 for now, and maybe we'll add some to the other side. Let's try some smaller ones. Or maybe these are pretty cool. Maybe like this. No, let's try a bearberry bush. Huh, that's different. Kind of cool though. Try a small one. Yeah, let's do it. We'll put one here and here. And another one here. And right over here. I think we'll put a tree here too. Whoa, okay. Wow. That's pretty big. Too big for right here. It's blocking the sidewalk. Maybe it'll fit over here. Yeah, actually that fits pretty nicely. And then for over here, we'll do something smaller. A lot smaller. There we go. Much better. I think we'll put an even smaller one over here. And then we'll do one of these over here. And we'll put another in the corner here. And I think we'll put a big one over here. That looks good. We'll do this full one right here. And we'll put another right here. Need something over here too. That's too small. So is this, I think. Well, we'll try it. One here, one here, and one here. I think we'll just scatter them around and see how that goes. We'll put some more over here on this side. On the other side of the full tree, let's see. We'll scatter some more over here. Like that. And another here. And one in the corner. Let's do some of these tall ones now. There we go. Put another one in the staff area. And now let's do maybe some moss. No. Let's try this tree. Here we go. What else is there? We can try a nice elm tree. Oh. Or maybe some sculpted bushes. How would an archway look over the path? No, too small. Let's see. There's all kinds of fun shapes and sizes. A bunny. I think that's a duck. I like the standard rectangle looking one though. Trying to keep things more classic looking. Maybe on the edge of the sidewalk somewhere. Let's take a look around for a moment, see if inspiration might strike. We're doing a pretty good job for now. Do we even need any more trees or bushes? I don't want things to get too crowded. We want the space to feel open and breathable. Let's see, maybe we can put something near the entrance. Here's the classic looking hedge. I think over here would look nice. Oops. Okay. I think the plan is to add to the hedges that are already there. We'll make sort of a barrier with them. Let's get the angle right. And then we'll continue down the pathway here. We'll add a long row alongside the walkway, right behind the benches. That looks pretty good so far. Have to line it up. There we go. Okay, and we'll have to turn the corner here. Might be a little too long. Hmm. Darn, I think we're gonna have to try something else. Let's select the row here. Whoops. Let's try like this with a bird's eye view. There we go. Okay, select it one by one. Whoop, whoop. Oops, went a little out of bounds there for a second. Let's make our way back to the hedgework here. Okay. Maybe if we move it back a little. No, I think we'll just have to try with something else. All of our progress. That's okay. We live and we learn. Maybe we'll try the actual barrier hedge. Hmm. Let's try to angle it properly. Try to get it as straight as we can. There we go. Whoops. Let's adjust the angle set up here and the height. There we go. Okay. Let's make our row again. Still too long. Let's try to adjust it. Little smaller. Okay, almost. And perfect. There we go. Figured it out. I knew we would. Okay, and readjust the length again. Just a bit. And we'll continue our row. Let's see about this curve here. Oh, too long. It's a little too short. That is also too long. That'll have to do. We'll go around our information center here. Just like that. We'll readjust as much as we need to. Okay. One more time for the fourth corner here. And going around our second loop. Almost there. Okay, let's adjust for the corner here. There we go. Okay. And we'll keep going forward. Let's go right in front of the tree here. Oops. Oh no, it looks like it's running into the bench. Hold on, let's readjust. There we go. Okay, much better. Adjusting for the corner again. Let's see what these tools do here. Doesn't seem to want to do anything. Oh well. We'll just keep doing it the old-fashioned way. Slow and steady wins the race, after all. Okay. Rounding another corner here. Let's try to fix that gap here. There we go. We have a shadow in the way again. One moment to adjust that. There we go. Okay, we'll continue our row. Have to fix that corner again. Perfect. And onward. We're getting pretty good at making those length adjustments. Okay, looping another corner. Same issue. Let's correct that gap. Just thought I'd try again. Oh well. Okay. Nearing another corner. And another quick adjustment. Continuing forward. And making a loop again. Not too far out. Okay. Nearing another corner here. Time to wrap around the restroom. Well, do we want to continue past here? Let's see. It looks pretty good, honestly. But do we want to go around the whole park or just keep it at the entrance? I think maybe let's start on the other side and then we'll decide when we get back over there. Okay. Let's go ahead and line it up. Trying to be careful to get the size we need. Perfect. Oh, there we go. I think that's at the wrong angle. Let's try again. Okay, angling it. Very carefully. Okay. Closer, but nope. All right, one more try here. Okay. Oh, I think we got it this time. Oh, they went rogue somewhere. Let's try to adjust our view. Much better. Okay, now we can continue our row. And we'll round that first corner, adjusting our length. Just have to adjust the length here. Almost. It's a little too close. I know I keep trying that tool, I just want it to work. Okay. And adjusting the angle again. Continuing our row. Shortening it one more time. Kind of fell into a groove here. Rounding the corner of the building. And angle adjusted. Placing the hedge and the other one. And around the bench. Do we need to adjust it? I think, there we go. I think we're okay. Rounding the corner. Kind of getting the hang of the corners as well. Didn't even have to fix that one. I'm proud of us. Oop. No, actually, I think we have a little bit more to do. Okay, we're going to continue forward. with another loop. I say loop, but it's really just a round corner. I guess we are encasing the loop that we made earlier. And going past the tree here. Yeah, we should be okay. We'll have to Yep, I think that works just perfectly. Just have to get it straight before we can continue. There we go. All right. Oops. That's okay. Easy fix. Well, easy fix number 2. I have to be careful with what I'm clicking. And we'll adjust it. Straightening it out. A little bit longer. All right. Going past that corner, just near the edge of the bench. We're getting pretty good at making it flush the first go around. Continuing on forward. And we have another corner to loop. Perfect. And right after that loop is another corner. Let's fix that really quick. Wasn't too bad, but we're trying to be as neat as possible. And let's see, there we go. Let's round the restroom. Nice and straight. Around the third corner. Do we really need to adjust it, you think? Does it look okay like that? I think we'll go ahead and leave it. And onward. Looping the round corner. And continuing forward. Nearing the corner of the bench again. I'm deciding if I want to adjust the corner or just leave it as is. I think we'll leave it as is for now because I honestly would like to be done with this part, and if I remember to correct it later, I will come back and fix it. But for now, we're just gonna go forward because we're almost done with this hedge. And I'll come back and correct that later, or maybe I'll put something there. We'll put a decoration or another artifact, tree, something that'll make that gap look less awkward. I know we're cutting corners, but we'll fix it. I just want to see the final result for our little hedge work here. And I think maybe that will do it. Yeah, that looks pretty good to me. I think we'll add just a little bit more on this side here, just to try to make it look not so awkward, suddenly stopped there. Continuing straight forward past the benches. Just trying to see where I stopped on the other side. And I think it was about similar. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. I know it took forever, but I think the hedges were a nice call. Okay, well, I think we're definitely done with the nature category for a little bit. Let's go ahead and move on to, I think we're going to place some bins now. Which one? Let's do classic bin number 2. We'll put it right near the benches, one on either side. Oops. 1, 2. Put one here as well. And maybe even here. And another set on the opposite side. Doesn't want to go next to the bench. I don't know why. Oops. Let's try to move it again. I guess it's okay there for now. And we'll just put another one here and another one there. Didn't have a problem for this set. I wonder why that one was so picky. We'll try to go back and fix it later. And here, I think we'll add them on either side of every park bench. And right there. And let's do it on the other side of the bathroom as well. Excuse me, not the bathroom, it's the information station. Our well-dressed employee, hardworking as always. 1 and 2, 1 and... Oh, this one's picky too. I wonder why that is. We'll put it in the corner there. right. One. Oh. I didn't think it was going to let me add the trash can where I want it. I'm glad that it did. All right, and another set here. And we have another bench set over here. Did we get them all? I think maybe one will fit perfectly there. Let's see what it looks like in front of the restaurant here. 2. No. I think we'll put one in the corner here. Anywhere else? Oh, I think there is another park bench. But first we'll put one by the vending machines. Whoops. That's okay. We'll just leave that one there, I think. And by the restrooms. And another set of park benches. We'll place it behind since we can't do it beside it. Same for this side. Okay, and another set here. I don't know why some of these are so picky. It's very strange. And right between the bathroom and the bench. And we'll do it on the other side of our transformer here. And one here, one here. Oh, we have a lot of benches here. I almost forgot about this row. Here. Here and here. 1 and 2. One and two. Are there any more? Yes. 1 and 2. And another set here. I forgot how many benches we placed. It's okay. No patron shall be tired. Not on our watch. We're the zoo of benches. It's our secret attraction. Here and here. Have you guys been to the zoo with all the benches? That's what they'll be saying. We have just a couple more sets. Let's get back to that. Okay. And you know what? I was actually wondering what's in these filters. I know we kind of looked earlier. Material, my filters, material, asphalt, glass. Okay, that's cool. Property, I think that's how high you can choose. And then theme again was around the world, rustic textures, it looks like. Okay, anyway, we only have a couple more here. 1, 2, 1, 2. I think that might have been all of them, but oh, there is one more. 1 and 2. Another piggy bench. And let's see, we should put some in the staff area. One right here. And one right here. Do another on this corner. And another right there by the transporter. Not a big fan of that noise. I think we're only going to do one per building. And here, let's try to get it. There we go. That looks better. And one here. And another one. I didn't want to put it by our pink bushes. Let's see, over here on this side. Nice. That fits perfectly. And right there for our staff. I believe that was their break room. And yeah, right there will do. And on the other side, I think. Lots of benches, lots of trash cans. Lots of places to rest, no reason to litter. Do another right here. I think every building has one now. All right. And with that, I think we're going to pause for now. Thank you so much for spending your time with me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.